What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. One thing you guys might notice is that the beard is finally gone. I was going to wait until quarantine was over to get rid of it, but I don't know how much longer that's going to be, and it was looking pretty rough. And I know a lot of you guys are giving me some grief about it in the comments down below. So let me know, do I look better clean shaven or with the beard? So in today's video, we are going to be talking about Gardner Minshew and just recent discussions that have gone on about him in relation to some other of the rookie quarterbacks. So let's get it. Now, if you've been watching my channel for a while, you guys all know that my perspective of the Jaguars is usually extremely objective. I try to take kind of my bias out of things and take off my teal shaded glasses and go and, say what I feel about the Jaguars. But in this video, I have to kind of come to the defense of quarterback Gardner Minshew. Because really, it seems like during the season, Gardner Minshew was getting a lot of respect. I mean, he was rookie of the week 7 times. He was, constantly getting praised. But it really seems like once the season ended, it's almost like a lot of people forgot about what exactly he did in 2019 on a really bad Jaguar team. And really, I compare this to other rookie quarterbacks, most specifically Kyler Murray and Daniel Jones. And, it seems like, Kyler Murray is being really praised as, a lockdown great quarterback, like he had no flaws in his game. And, I see different people ranking different tiers of a quarterback, and it's almost like they're putting Kyler Murray up there in the very good level, while they're putting like Gardner Minshew in like a not proven or like a bust category. And I'm sitting there, I don't understand why. And, I pull up some stats. Now, when you compare Gardner Minshew to other rookie quarterbacks, now I'm going to compare him to Kyler Murray and Daniel Jones. I'm not going to include Dwayne Haskins because Dwayne Haskins is flat out did not have a good rookie year, and it's easy to kind of talk about how much better Gardner Minshew was than Dwayne Haskins. And I also think Drew Lock had too small of a sample size. He only started 5 games, so I would really like a quarterback with at least 8 starts, started over half the season before I really start comparing. Now, when you look at, first of all, Gardner Minshew had a better record than Kyler Murray and Daniel Jones. Kyler Murray played 16 games while Daniel Jones started 12 games. Gardner Minshew went 6-6 as a starter. Kyler Murray went 5-10-1, and Daniel Jones went 3-9. So in less games, Gardner Minshew had more wins than each of these guys. And you also look at the passing yards. Gardner Minshew had 3,271 passing yards, which is 500 less than Kyler Murray. But when you look at it, Kyler Murray had more games starting, and even Gardner Minshew had more yards than Daniel Jones. Now, the real thing that kind of dominates Gardner Minshew in this category is really the amount of passing touchdowns. 21 passing touchdowns to 6 interceptions. That is a hell of a ratio when you compare it to Kyler Murray, who had 20 touchdowns to 10 interceptions, and Daniel Jones, who had 24 touchdowns to 12 interceptions. I mean, the ratio with Gardner Minshew was much, much better. And you can't even throw in the fact that, the Jaguars were always playing from behind, so that inflated maybe some of Gardner Minshew's stats. Look, the Jaguars finished with a better record than both the Giants and the Cardinals last season. So, I don't really want to hear that. And, when you look at the completion percentage, they were all around the same thing. Gardner Minshew was about 60%, and Daniel Jones, and then Kyler Murray was also at 64%. But, I just feel like at the end of the day, I just don't think that Kyler Murray is that much better than Gardner Minshew right now. I just don't. And I think that given what Gardner Minshew did his rookie year, I think, and the Jaguars are giving him another chance to come out here and prove that he can be the starting quarterback. And I just don't understand where this rhetoric is coming from that all of a sudden, once the season ended, Gardner Minshew can no longer be a great quarterback. Now, a lot of you guys probably think that I'm not the biggest Gardner Minshew fan just because, I kind of sit here and I like to be realistic about things. I don't like to sit here and say, Gardner Minshew is definitely the savior and, he's our franchise quarterback and we can move on thinking that. I'm in more of a stance that, look, we'll give Gardner Minshew 2020 to really like prove what he is. And if not, then we'll move on and try to get a quarterback next year. But, you know, really, like I said, once the season concluded, it seemed like Gardner Minshew just started to get more disrespected and more disrespected. I mean, Gardner Minshew broke the record for most Rookie of the Week awards. He won 7 Rookie of the Week awards in his 12 games starting. And he wasn't even considered as an Offensive Rookie of the Year. You look around and the other Offensive Rookie of the Year candidates were Kyler Murray, it was Josh Jacobs, A.J. Brown, and Miles Sanders. Like, I don't understand that. Like, I don't understand how Gardner Minshew's not even in the discussion. And really the same thing happened with Josh Allen. I mean, it must kind of come with the market. So, I don't know. I mean, when you look at it, at the end of the day, you know, Gardner Minshew there was 11 quarterbacks in the 2019 NFL draft, and Minshew was taken number 10. You know, when you throw away the different draft spots, because I know people tend to have different perspectives on players based on where they were drafted, and obviously Kyler Murray got a huge boost being drafted number 1 overall. But if you throw away the different draft spots, Gardner Minshew is right up there in the conversation with Daniel Jones and Kyler Murray. You know what I mean? You could debate about who really was the best out of those groups when you really want to have an honest discussion about it. So, I don't know. I just felt the need, you know, it's the off season, so there was really not a lot to talk about. I do have a lot of good videos coming up, but I did want to address this, you know, in this video and just talk about, like, I don't understand where all this hate is coming from. So, to end this off, quick shout-outs to some of my members. Colin B. and Marty A. joined the Cub level, and James H. joined the Big Cat level. A huge shout-out to you guys. If you guys want to become members of the channel, you guys can become that for as low as $3 a month for member-only perks, member-only videos, and stuff like that. And thank you guys all so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video.